Okay, it's 6:30 in the morning. It is Thursday, June 6th. So I'm going to answer a couple questions real quick. The question number one is, what does 5D actually feel like? And the second question has been, what inspired me to do this, or where am I getting messages or information from to be able to share with other people? So, what does it feel like? I love that question, and it's so valid. It's the same thing before you ever fell in love. And I was 32 years old the first time that I fell in love, so it took a while for me. I didn't think I was going to, and I knew that I hadn't. But I was always so curious of like, well, how do you know, right? Everybody asks that. How do you know if you're in love? And then the answer would always be like, you just know. You just feel it. Yes, 5D is like that. It's a feeling. You will know it because it's exhilarating. That's the best way to describe it. It's fast energy, it's exhilarating, it's excitement. Like when you were a kid and something super excited happened, you couldn't wait to tell your parents about it or your friends, and when you get to tell them, it all comes out and like blah, 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 like you just can't even get it out fast enough because you're so excited about it, so happy, so exhilarated. It's that energy. It's an expansive energy. Now, one thing to note is that we have not worked with these energies before on this planet. And especially in our lifetimes, we have not felt the other dimensions like we can right now. We've not worked with other senses and forces like we can right now. I've referenced a couple of people when I do these videos. I have put a link to a video by Molly McCord under previous videos. I believe I can throw it under this one as well. And she has intuited some things regarding us using, we were taught to believe we have five senses, and we do. We have our intuition, which is our sixth sense. And in her messaging, she actually is feeling that we will use nine senses, right, as a human. And that's fine. I don't disagree with that. It could be nine, it could be 12. What we know in common, and believe me, there are many people. I am just an average person. I do not have a million followers on YouTube, right? I am pretty normal. Not normal, really, especially if you know me. But as far as just, I'm in the workforce and I'm nobody famous. I'm really not. And so I do this to start a conversation. I know people in several different states. I have friends that are very adventurous, and they travel and they know thousands of people and have thousands of connections. And so those tendrils can spread far for people like you and I who are not famous, who don't have a million followers on YouTube. You can help this process by liking these videos and sharing them and subscribing, and so that we can all, those of us who are not famous, can start this conversation. But we are all working with these new energies together, whether everybody knows you or whether you're an unknown person. No one knows how to do this, right? And we've not done this before. So if you are wanting to experience this transition in a way that you can be aware of what's going on, where you don't have to feel like you're crazy, where you feel supported, where you can get information, then do tune into people that you find and come across. There's a reason you come across the content that you do. So do share this with other people. Start to hone in on it. But the feeling of 5D is expansive, it's exhilarating, it's exciting, and when you're in it, things just start to like line up and fall into place. It's one of those moments in your life where you feel like you have the mojo. You feel like you really have momentum. You feel like your energy's high. Maybe you catch yourself saying, I love my life, right? That's 5D. Then the second thing is, where are people like myself or more well-known people like Lee Harris, like Molly McCord? Where are people getting their energy from? They're channeling is what's happening, or they're intuiting, which is maybe the same thing. And these people are nobody's superhuman. All of us can do what we're doing, and all of us will do it. We all have an intuition that we can use. We all have a sixth sense. Some humans don't really hone in on that or pay attention to it or care about it or think about it. Other people don't think about it. It just happens very naturally. Somehow they're in touch with that. and they can sort of just know things or see things that other people aren't necessarily aware of. And so that's all this is too. It's being aware of a lot of forces and other dimensional things that have always been around us. There are multiple dimensions that we'll never experience, never see, never work with. But right now on planet Earth, we're a three-dimensional realm, and we are able to now work with expansive fifth dimensional energies. We may go beyond that. We may go out to seventh dimension, eighth dimension, ninth dimension. We may go there, but right now we're working with what is new on the planet, and one of the ways of getting that information is through the expansiveness of this, opening intuition, feeling what you're feeling, letting it happen, tuning into other people that know about it, and then going with it and sharing the information, experimenting with it, taking guidance, because when you're in 5D, things come into your world that are meant to come into your world. You're going to be getting and learning new information all on your own. So you are aware of it, you take it in, you get that guidance, and then you share it with other people. While you're in it, you just enjoy it, you make use of it, and you will make use of it, because once you're over in 5D, it's like you feel like you can do a million things. You can go all day long getting all of your chores done and run all of your errands and maybe not eat much food, and it's 6 or 7 at night by the time you're done and you're ready to go swimming or mow the grass or go take a walk. No energy lost, still excited, still expansive, not hungry, feeling light. So all of these things are a part of it, and the way that you get the information is just by experimenting and being with it and moving over into it. And when you get dragged back down into aggravation mode, into 3D, you say, nope, I'm going to go 5D. Now, in the 3D world, I used to say, like, when I would get frustrated sometimes, nope, not today, Satan, and move it over, like, into my vision, right? Or, like, no, I'm not going to sabotage myself and get all depressed, because that's not where I can manifest. I can manifest when I'm positive, optimistic, when I'm in my vision. My vision feels great, and that's the energy I want to be in. So that's how I first started experiencing moving over into 5D, by just using the techniques that I had already been taught and followed in 3D my whole life. Is just, if you're feeling aggravated, shut it down. No, I'm not going to do that to myself. That's on me. It's my choice to be happy or aggravated. Yeah, that person made me mad. They said something mean to me, but like, why do I even care about that? Just, and again, right, that 5D energy is, I don't care about that. I really don't. I really don't, because I'm in 5D. I'm living life in my wildest dreams, and here I am, wee, and it's a fly high kind of thing. So, that's what you can do to experience it more. And as you do that, you'll also start to get the messaging. You'll start to be like, wow, how did I know that? You'll start to have things revealed to you about the 3D world that you feel like you should have seen for 20 years. Like somebody's been hiding something for decades, and all of a sudden it's so clear to you, and you're like, how did I not see that? That's the kind of stuff that happens in 5D, right? So the more you're in 5D, then you're going to start to, like I said, things will be revealed. You're going to start to get messaging. Oh, if I do this in 5D, then this. Oh, look at me. I just keep going, 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 going. And then you get one of those aha moments, and that's your messaging, and you share it. So anytime you're getting that feeling of exhilaration, there is an opportunity for you to intuit some messaging or gain some new information to share with other people. So, and that's what we're doing here. That's what I'm doing here on these videos. No, I do not think I'm exalted. No, I do not think I want to be a leader of a cult. I am not trying to start a church or even get that kind of a following. I'm just simply here to help anybody who wants to listen transition, because a lot of people are feeling weird. And because I do wellness coaching and I am working with clients on this, and it is working. And there's a group of us, the groups are becoming bigger and bigger, because it's also online. It's not just in my local environment. Sure, we do have a few groups in my local environment that are doing this together, and we talk about it openly. And I will tell you, not all of them, not all of my clients and people that are moving through this, but most of them are older than me. And they're, I give us a hard time, us older people and the baby boomers, but it's possible. We are moving through this together. We are transitioning together. We're walking each other home. And so the online capabilities is really where it's at for somebody like me and you to share our experience far and wide. Let's do that for each other, you guys. Let's share it with each other so that we can all get there. It's fun, I promise you. That's the other thing about 5D. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. It's like being a kid again. All right, more to come, guys. Hang in there.